Hey, this is Pierre de la Côte. What if you have a use case where you need to collect files, but you need to respect privacy? So let's give an example. I working in HR, interviewing people, and then I need to ask them to send me, for example, their resume or other files, admin files, prior or after the interview. How should I do that? So I guess 99.9 people percent of people are doing that today. They ask people to send me an email with the attached documents. Then I store the attached documents in a folder. Eventually can share this folder with my colleagues so I can store it in OneDrive. But imagine if I've 100 people applying, so 100 emails with as many or maybe more documents. It's a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. And on top of that, if I store all those documents in the folder, in the same folder, some people might call it just resume and not putting the name, or maybe some people will put the name at the end, other at the beginning, whatever. There will not be a naming convention that I can rely on. So it's quite a mess. So what if I was using OneDrive to let people directly upload the documents? So they might have some issue if they don't have a Microsoft 365 account or an account that is connected to Microsoft 365. They will see other resumes. If I create a folder and say drop your resume here, since they have access to the folder, they will see other resumes. Or I would have to create several folders, one per uh, contact, and that will be a worse nightmare actually. So it's even worse to use OneDrive. So what is the solution? So there's a new feature called request files in OneDrive that I encourage you to discover and test and use. So when you use this feature, you just have to send the link that is generated by this feature to your contact. Then your contact just have to open this link in a browser, and they just have to upload their documents and answer a question. They're gonna give their name, last name, first name, and then it's finished. I will see all the documents from all my contacts in one place, in one folder, with a similar naming convention, because you'll see that it will prefix your documents, their documents, with their last name, first name, and they won't be able to see all the contacts, even if it's stored in the OneDrive, because they don't have access to the OneDrive actually. They just upload the documents and that's it. They won't see the OneDrive. And people just need a browser to do that. So how does this work? Let's see it work. So here I have a HR resume folder. It's empty. So what I can do now, if I select this folder, I have a new icon here called request files. So when you click on this request file, you can give a name. So let's name it this way. Then you get a link. So I copy a link and I can send email directly here. So let's say I send the link. So now I'm gonna pretend I'm somebody receiving this email with this link, and I click on the link, and now the link is in my browser. Then I see that post your resume. So I can select files. So, I upload my files. So probably, I don't know if I have a resume. Let me see. Um, if I have a resume in my OneDrive. Let's take this resume. And it asks me, since it doesn't know me, who am I? So I'm Pierre-Yves Delacote, and I upload the file. And if I forgot, I still have the link and I can upload more. If I want to upload another file, I go there and I can upload this one. Okay, and then it's done. So what happened on the other side? Now I'm switching back to the HR. So now I'm go there, and I have the both files with my first name and my name that I entered in the screen. So I can see all the files here, and obviously since it's a folder in OneDrive, I can share it with my colleagues so we can all work together and see all the files of all the contacts that send us a document. So that's how you can collect several files. It doesn't only apply to HR. There's a lot of use cases that you can imagine. And this is thanks to this new feature called request files. Hope this was helpful.